Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It's me. I'm Coco. Hi. Today we are going to be resuming a very old game that I have not played since December. It is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I just never had the time to get back into it. I'm pretty sure, like, there was always something for me to do, so Getting Over It was kind of on, like, the back burner. But now, you know, I think I can get back into it, pick at it a little bit. Get it? Pick at it? Because he uses a pickaxe? Hi, Coco. It feels like a while since I've been here. Did you get a new mic? Yes. I did get one a couple weeks ago. I have been adjusting the... I don't know. The position of it. I did it again. I messed around with it. But it's still on the stool. It's still on the really fucked up stool that I have over there. So it's kind of like if I knock it over, everything's coming down. But yeah, I've messed around with it a little bit before the stream. So you should be able to hear me pretty good. Hello. Hi. So as I said yesterday, I had an energy drink on the stream. But I'm pretty sure it fucked up my sleep schedule really, really bad. Like, well, not sleep schedule. I was actually planning on going to sleep earlier, but I couldn't. Which was crazy because I was so worn out from yesterday's stream. I streamed like 6 hours. I was so tired. Hello, Coco, long time no see. Hello, welcome. Hi. Hey. How are you? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, I was so tired after my stream that I was like, why don't I just go to bed? Let's just go to bed. So I like lay down and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. I don't know if you guys have had this feeling where you're so fucking exhausted, but you can't sleep. It is such a terrible feeling. What the fuck? I literally, like, could not sleep for 6 hours. I was laying down for 6 hours trying to sleep. It was very bad. That energy drink really fucked me up. And I didn't even drink all of it. I drank, like, I don't know, like a quarter, maybe a little bit past a quarter of the can. It was crazy. Happened to you Saturday night? I'm pretty sure the strategy for that is you're just supposed to get up and do something. But the thing is, with me, at the very least, I could keep myself awake. Like, when it's time for bed, I have to literally, like, stop everything. If I am doing something, if I get into a rhythm, I never feel tired. Like, I don't get, like, quote-unquote sleepy. I'll get, like, exhausted, like, my body slows down. But the mind's always active, you know? So, like, I know a lot of people say, like, just get up and do something. Because that way you're not, like, stressing out about needing to sleep. But for me, it's like, if I get up and do something, it's going to be like 10 a.m. and I'm gonna be like completely fucking up everything that I need to do the next day. So, can't do that. But, oh well. Even despite all that, I'm pretty sure I got a decent amount of sleep. So, I have PTSD, but I'm sleeping very well, which is weird. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Another thing that I hear that is really good for sleeping is to work out, which I really want to get back into. I am getting back into it, which is good. But keeping like a rhythm to working out is really important. So I need to have a rhythm, you know, just like streaming or riding a bike. I guess maybe riding a bike is like that. I don't know. Anyway, I should probably switch scenes. Okay, here we go. It's all those push-ups. If that was the case... No, wait. Here, let me switch first. If that was the case, then I wouldn't have this problem that I have. Alright, you ready? Here I come. 3, 2, 1, and... Hello! Oh, what the heck? Wait! My immersion! It's all broken! God damn it. Here we go. Is it fixed? Yes, man. Alright, I should be good now. Hi! It was all messed up, but it's good now. Hi! I'm gonna be playing Getting Over It, and tomorrow I'm gonna be learning some Japanese. Friday. Wow, I just suddenly got hit with so much sleepiness. What the fuck? Koko isn't a real anime? I'm leaving. Do it! Leave. If you're that much of a wimp, you can't get a little bit of an immersion break? That's coward talk. So do it. Do it! I dare you. But yeah. Wow. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, push-ups. Yeah, the push-ups are good. I actually... My arms are sore from 6 push-ups. That's very sad. That is fucking sad as hell. Man, I kind of just want to stay here and just chat. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny amount. Just fall asleep literally on stream. Just like... Okay. Let's boot up the game. I need to get this fucking shit going. Or else I'm gonna be here like falling asleep, and that ain't good. Alright, it's time. First just sleeping stream. Do you remember when Koko, Kiryu Koko, did a sleeping stream? Do you guys remember that? That was like a couple years ago now. So it's kind of like probably old news to everyone. But I remember. I'm pretty sure it was because she bought like a really nice mattress. And she did like a sleeping stream. Where she fell asleep and just left the stream on. Absolute legend, for real. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. It was fucking crazy. Honestly, I would not be surprised if that wasn't actually like... I don't think it's possible, honestly. I don't think it would be possible for it to like capture her sleeping like that. I'm pretty sure it was just like... I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I guess maybe what she did was just have a still image. And then like just had the mic close to the bed. I don't know. That is crazy stuff though. Absolute legend. A visionary. She was cool as fuck. Godspeed. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready to stream. Let's get this show on the road. My god, I feel like I'm speedrunning right now. Video game! Alright. Hi! You know what's crazy is like... I can't remember... When was the last time I played with, like, using a mouse? Was it for Resident Evil? I don't remember. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Oh no. Sleeping ASMR? Could you imagine? Like, sleeping is such like a personal thing for me. If I did not get my, like if I did I don't know, like a sleeping stream sounds so like a breach of privacy. Like I don't know if I'd be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it would bother the hell out of me. What is this mountain? Where are you? Good question. I don't know. It's been like 8 months. It's been actually pretty much close to 9 months since I last played, so I have no idea. I got McDonald's. Oh my god, what'd you get? Quarter pounder? Big Mac? Chicken nuggies? This is bad. I'm in trouble. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Wait a second, there's no audio right now. Let me fix that. There we go. Can you hear the game now? Probably not, because the game's dead quiet. Look. Can you hear it? He's making subtle noises. Okay. I don't know where the fuck I am. I genuinely don't know. What the fuck? Where am I? Okay, I'm on a house. A chimney. Uh-oh. No. Oh, I'm at the church. Yes, I know where I am. Okay, so I don't remember how the fuck to do this. I think I need to, like... I need to just fling myself hardcore. You got 20 nuggies and a Big Mac? Wow. Remember when McDonald's was, like, actually cheap to eat at? I remember. I remember. Now it's like, oh yeah, eating at McDonald's is usually like... Eating good at McDonald's is like a $15 affair. Which is kind of insane to me because... I don't know. McDonald's was always like the... What is it? Like the cheap food thing in my eyes. So like... It was $15. Yep, I see. This game looks dead hard to play. I haven't even started playing yet. I'm still getting used to the controls. Also, I'm like in a really weird spot because I don't know how I'm gonna get the fuck up there. I think what I need to do is like literally just use momentum. But I have to get used to the controls again. Pepperidge Farm remembers? What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, you want to talk about like... Oh, that was good. You know what was crazy? Do you remember? Okay, we're gonna do memory lane real quick because I really want to talk about it. Do you remember when McDonald's used to like advertise their toys that they would have? I know they stopped doing that because of like a lawsuit or something. But do you remember them doing that shit? I remember. That shit was crazy because it was like, I don't know, for me it was like the news. I was like, oh my god, they have this at McDonald's now? Oh shit, man. They have this at McDonald's now. But I was like, I was growing up, I was not allowed to eat McDonald's. I was like kind of like McDonald's banned. So I would never get the toys. But it was still cool to be like, oh my god, they have this at McDonald's? PogChamp. I was always like waiting for them to... Like I was like, oh, one day they'll have like Pokemon at McDonald's. But they never did. Actually, that's probably not true. I'm sure they had McDonald's back when... I'm sure they had Pokemon toys, like, back before I was sentient. That makes me sound like I'm like that makes me sound like I'm 15 years old. But no, during my time of being a child, they did not have Pokemon McDonald's toys, which always made me really sad. Do you know that Burger King had toys? I had literally no idea. No idea whatsoever. I only found out that they had oh, that was close. They definitely had Pokemons at some point. I'm pretty sure it was for the first movie, if I remember correctly. I think the first movie had Pokemon stuff. But I'm not sure. I want to say during the Game Boy Advance times. Yeah. I think Burger King had the license for Pokemon toys for a while. Oh, fuck, for real. That's cool. The only way I would be able to get like the Pokemon, because I know that the Pokemon McDonald's stuff and Burger King stuff existed. But like I said, it wasn't during my time. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, Pokemon's at McDonald's. And then I'm like, oh my god, mom, please take me. Like, it wasn't like that. It was like, I would find them at yard sales. That's how it would go. Actually, what's pretty cool, I had like a huge Pokemon. I was a huge like Pokemon card collector. I fucking hated playing the game, but I was a huge Pokemon card collector. My whole thing was that I just wanted to fill out like the Pokedex. Like, I just wanted to have like a card for every Pokemon. And that all started because my mom went to a yard sale and found like someone was selling like a binder and a whole tin full of Pokemon cards for like really cheap. And she was like, oh, my child's obsessed with this. So she brought that home, and that was pretty sick. I cannot tell you how many nights. I was a very lonely kid. Incredibly lonely. Very sad childhood, honestly. But I had so much fun reorganizing the Pokemon cards, putting them in the sleeves, like, you know, organizing them by like Pokemon type, card type, like duplicates. I did that so many times. Like, I just spent an entire night like reorganizing my Pokemon cards. That was sick. Good fucking times. And then I got my Pokemon cards stolen at school, so that kind of killed my passion. That was very sad times, getting them stolen. But it was my own fault. I was an asshole. So it's kind of like karma. Kid did it back to me. So. Ah, so close. I think that's the strat. I have to push up and then grip it. You know, kids are jerks. But I think, like, I can't be mad at it, because it's like, you kind of just have to learn. If you don't have people to teach you, you kind of just have to learn. Or face, like, consequences that make you go, oh shit, that's not good. Oh my goodness! Hey!
KokoPimento champ contributed successfully by
hey,
sketchy
thank you
scribbles
so
sent via
much! What the heck? Oh, they have gifts now for Throne? That's sick. Thank you so much, Sketchy Scribbles. I appreciate. Hell yeah. Thank you. So, they donated to, like, what's the word for it? There's, like, a really nice heartbeat monitor that I would really like, but it's kind of expensive. I have a different heartbeat. No! God damn it. I was fucking around with the stupid ass hat. And that's what I get. That's my own fault. Okay. Whatever. Thank you so much for the contribution towards the fund. But yes, that's a really nice one. It has really high accuracy from what, like, everything says. It says it's incredibly accurate. And very comfortable. I have one coming in that's, like, really cheap. But I think it would be a good starting point. But yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I think, like, there are some kids that they just learn from their environment, and maybe they have, like, a really poor environment. So that's not good. But like I said, I was a really lonely kid. I had no friends. Why does this always happen? Like, I feel like when I play... Last time I played this, the same thing happened. I just talked about, like, my childhood and how sad it was. Such a sad thing to talk about. I hate my childhood. But yeah, basically I was just super lonely kid. Art was, like, my way of getting through it. Art was my way of doing that. Like, just passing through the, life. Wow, that one rocketed me. Hi. Maybe I can do it again. I guess this is trying to teach you to get over it, aka rage. For some reason, like, getting over it, it never, well, that's not true. It always is like a really calming experience when I play this game. Except for when I fall. When I fall, then it's different. You just have to look out for that moment when I fall. When I fall, it's like a... What do I call it? It's like Hades from Hercules, where he just like ignites. He just like bursts into flames for like 1 second. That's me. That's exactly what happens to me. Ah, so close. Coco having a little trauma therapy session with chat. What? It's not trauma to have a bad chat. Actually, maybe it is. I should probably say yeah, it probably is. But yeah, my childhood was very lonely. I had no friends. I was not the weird kid per se. I was like the quiet, shy kid who had interests that did not match with like anyone else. But not like quiet in a weird way. I'm very much like, I don't know how to explain it. I just think about like, like in those like dating simulator games. I'm like the character that like is the most basic looking one. Just calm, just normal. Like the childhood friend. That's basically like how I was in school. I was like, I didn't have like a crazy personality. I was very shy. Okay, I made it. Oh my god, I'm so far down. I must have rage quit last time I played. Okay. Alright, last time I did this. Yeah, okay. I think it's all coming back to me. I should probably kick this hat, because it's gonna bother me. I knew everyone in elementary. Wow, thanks for rubbing it in. Getting over Elden Ring. Hello next time, welcome! Oh my god, I was very close there. Nope. That, like, upside down snowman is very scary looking. Shy Coco Shoko. The guy with the blue flames? Yes, that Hades. That's when he gets really mad is... No. When he gets really mad, he goes red, right? Like he just turns like red hot fire. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Yeah, I think Hades normally is blue, which makes no sense because blue flame is hotter, but whatever. I guess I need to join. I had no friends in childhood either, unless you would consider the people that bully you friends. No, I didn't have the people who bully you friends. I had for an extremely long time. I'm not gonna make it. Man. It's okay. I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, I just had no friends. Like, I think that's... I don't want to say that's normal, but for me, it's normal. For me, it's understandable. It's not like pity party. Wait, give me a second. I have the sun hitting me right in the fucking eye. Stop that. Alright, anyway. Just checking if the stream category was intentional or not. Wait, am I really on Elden Ring still? Oh my god. Well, thank you for letting me know. Well, that's not good. You think you've done everything, but you really don't. There's still some things you forget to do. Like, change the category. Alright, let me change the category real quick. There we go. Awesome. I think I fixed it. be honest, people would consider this fair. World's best looking Elden Ring. Bro, what's your build? It looks so good. Oh yeah, I'm running the pot build. The pot build with the fucking, I don't even know. What the fuck is this? This is not a hammer. Is that a pickaxe? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Okay. His head burns hotter and he turns red. I mean, technically, scientifically, isn't that wrong? Hades' head turning red hot? Wouldn't it turn more blue? What's beyond blue? What's hotter than blue? Is there a fire that's hotter than blue? Probably like a white fire. Yes! No! So close. You think it's a sledgehammer? Yeah, that makes sense. It would be pretty heavy. This is a heavy thing to fucking fling around. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, he's also lifting like a cast iron pot. Now the real challenge is seeing how far into a stream you can accidentally get with a muted mic. Dude, there's no way. Look, watch this. Type 1 in chat if you can hear me. There's gonna be at least one person who randomly types 1, and then I got you. Oh no. So close. There you go. See? Someone typed 1. I win. Jesus Christ! My god! There we go. Nice. Right there. There we go. But yeah. I think at my school, like, when it came to... I don't know. I think if I was, like, in school nowadays, I feel like I'm getting deja vu. I feel like I've talked about the same scenario already. But if I was in school now, I'd probably do okay. Like, socially. And then, like... I think, like, public speaking, I would be really good at now. I'm way more confident in myself as well, which would really help out. I think that was, like, a big problem I had. Was, like, confidence, lack of shared interests among my peers, which is, like, totally different nowadays. Like, everyone knows about video games, you know? The young demographic of people that I am a part of. You know what that moment was for me, by the way? That moment of, like, oh my god! People are playing video games now! Like, in high school, I heard a bunch of people... Aw, so close. In high school, I heard a bunch of people talking about League of Legends. League of fucking Legends. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm playing League of Legends. And I was like... And I went up to them and I was like, you play League? And they're like confused. And they're like, yeah? And I was like, oh my god, I do too! That was so awesome. That made me really happy. Those were good times. Is the Throne contribution animated with Twitter? Yes, it is. It is animated with Twitter. That's exactly how it works. Video games, next real anime waifus. Bro, your waifu is 02 from the hit flop. Can I even call it a flop? Am I allowed to say that? Or is that a personal opinion I have? I don't even remember the fucking name of the anime. That's how sad it is. What was the name of the Darling in the Franxx? Yeah. From the hit flop. Darling in the Franxx wasn't a flop. It's just my opinion. Mid? Damn, bro, you literally... You hit it with the mid shit. God, can I talk about Darling in the Franxx? That's so like not my brand to talk about anime. I feel like I'm not an anime expert by any means. Though I do watch every Studio Trigger anime because they are my favorite. So I did watch Darling in the Franxx, and I was actually like really excited for Darling in the Franxx because I thought the concept was cool. It was kind of like Pacific Rim, which I also really liked the concept of Pacific Rim. It was like Pacific Rim. But like it's got like the, I guess, the high school romance thing going on, which I thought would be pretty cool. You got like the slice of life high school drama mixed with like a Pacific Rim style mecha fighting, and then like the world building was really interesting because everyone's like in these pods, you know, like civilization's all fucked up and everyone lives in these like domes and stuff. I thought that was like really interesting. This thing is gonna fuck me over. There we go. I really thought the concept was gonna be good. I'd recommend G Gundam always. I will say though, I should probably preface this, even though I really do like Studio Trigger, I'm actually not like, how do I phrase this without offending people? I'm not like a big mecha person. Like, to me, I'm very neutral. I don't dislike it. It doesn't turn me off, but it also doesn't like, it's not like something I'm like looking for, if that makes sense. If it's there, it's there. That's fine. Oh shit, I'm gonna go flying. Whew. I love G Gundam. I might need to leave before I trigger everyone. I haven't seen Darling in the Franxx. Okay, bye. Sorry, I triggered everyone. No, that's fine. You didn't trigger anyone. We're just having a conversation. But yes. But basically, I was really interested in the concept, and I actually thought the first season was pretty good. I liked the first season. I thought the first season was interesting. And then the second season came out, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I had so many problems with the show. Dude, it turned into, honestly, like, that second season coming out, I don't know what they were thinking. It was like the hugest shift from the first season I've ever seen. That was the funniest shit ever. Honestly, I can't even be mad about shows. Whenever a show has like bad writing, I love it. Like, it's like I mean, I love it in a certain way. Like how do I put this? I just make fun of the show the entire time I'm watching it, basically. And the second season of Darling in the Franxx, I was just fucking talking the entire time. I was like, what the fuck is literally going on? This shit's so silly. It was fucking silly. But despite the show being fucking crazy, like ridiculous, like actually just a ridiculous show, it did well in Japan. I don't recall, but it didn't do so well in the West. Yeah, like basically, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm reading chat and got me kind of distracted. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Despite all of that though, despite like the show kind of having really strange writing. Also, okay, I just want to say before anything else, I think Trigger's really bad at writing. Honestly, I don't think Trigger has a very good, like, I'm not watching Trigger for their like phenomenal storytelling. I think their storytelling is actually really bad. Most of which is kind of funny for me to say because I actually love Studio Trigger and they're my favorite, but I know flaws when I see them, and like their The writing is usually extremely shallow. It's very shallow, and like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause like, there's like parts in Darling in the Franxx where I'm like, why didn't they expand on this more? This is so interesting. Why did they focus on like baby making stuff and not? Oh, I was so close. Come on. Ah, so close. Why did they focus on the baby making like agenda when there's like such an interesting like you could talk about like why the world is kind of all fucked up. You could talk about like why these aliens, or I don't even remember what they were, but there was like weird stuff like wanting to attack Earth, and they never like spoke really about that. Like it was kind of just like not really talked about, which is very strange because I thought the concept was great. You have these kids who are kind of like doing stuff that's kind of fucked up, and only kids are doing it, and they're like cut off from society. They're like basically born and raised there, which actually is kind of really fucked up and strange when you think about it like that, because they're like want to date each other as well, which is like, I was so close. I was so close, man. It's okay. But yeah, like I thought it was so strange. I don't think they thought that through, honestly. That's probably what that was. They just didn't think about it. They're just like, yeah. It's pretty much because Shinzo Abe, that's what I was saying the entire time I was watching that show. That was literally the high of the Shinzo Abe meme. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was when that meme was super huge. Was like, the whole time I was like, okay, 1 second. There's a jump scare right here. I'm gonna close my eyes. Alright, thank you. I'm curious, Coco, when's the Jump King stream? Never. I will never do a Jump King stream of my own volition. I think you want to talk about a game I would genuinely rage at? This is calming to me. I hate platformers. I can't even call this a platformer because it's just such a interesting style to it. So I can't call it a platformer. But Jump King is a platformer. And I hate 2D, well, that's not true. I don't hate 2D platformers. But I'm not a fan of them. So I'm kind of like, no! Oh, okay, I'm good. It'd be so Jump King good. You should play a platformer. Why do you want me to suffer? Are my horror video game streams not good enough for everyone? You want me to play platformers now too? I already played Banjo-Kazooie, alright? You already got to see me upset at platformers. God, you want to talk about platformer, man. No, not Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't play Banjo. I played, fuck. What was the fucking game called? Conquer. I played Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Yeah. Conquer! I played Conquer, and that was rage-inducing. God, those controls were so fucking terrible. You want to talk about something that would genuinely upset me? No! Ah! That's frustrating. Playing a 3D platformer game from that era? I don't know what era it is. The N64? Is it the N64 or is it the Super Nintendo? I don't know what platform or what era those 3D platformers are from. Like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure those games would genuinely tilt me. What the fuck am I doing? No. No! N64, Conker's not very good, so not the best example. Yeah, the controls really pissed me off in Conker. But it was an experience that I had to have, and I'm glad I had it. I very much still enjoyed my time with it. Alright, here we go. Come on. There we go. And up. Uh-oh. There we go. But yeah, I think I don't know why Darling in the Franxx switched to like a huge birth rate like conversation. I know Japan's birth rate is falling, which is actually pretty normal. Like a lot of what do you call them? A lot of countries that like I don't know what you call it. Is first world the correct terminology for that? Countries like Japan, like Germany is also facing something like that. I remember like learning about the birth rate problem in school. Like all of the countries that are seeing stuff like that, like, you know, Japan and all of that, you know, it is a problem, but it is also there's a lot of things that like you can't just solve it because oh shit, Darling in the Franxx, bro, if we put these teenagers having children, the birth rate problem is gonna be fucking solved. Holy shit. Like, that's not gonna happen. There's so many issues that need to be addressed. There's so many reasons why people aren't having kids. And like, bro, if we put these teenagers having kids in this fucking mecha anime, everyone's gonna have kids. I think that's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. Just totally ruining the show for no fucking reason. I think it's so funny. There's one character who literally cucks another character and then is like, you know what? I want to have kids with this guy. I think that's so fucking funny. Like, that's so fucking funny. Not only am I gonna cuck this guy, I'm gonna cuck him so hard that I'm gonna have kids with someone else. like, it's so fucking good. Ah, God. I just love it. God, I could literally talk about shit all day. Japan has more yearly adult diapers than baby ones. Yeah, don't they have like a really huge... No! Oh, okay, we're good. Don't they have like a huge like aging population? There's like so many old people and they're all like dying. Like, yeah, there's some big problems, big old problems in Japan. Not only that, but like young people are going to the cities. There's less people in like the countryside. There's not a lot of people taking care of the country because everyone's aging in those towns. So, I mean, but you know, what's funny is like we have those problems here too. Like everyone moves to the city. Everyone, you know, eventually, I think it's kind of like there's a huge portion of people that do eventually move back to the countryside though, you know? So, but yeah, like it happens here too, you know? Like towns that don't have a huge population are usually filled with an aging demographic. All right. I'm gonna keep it real with you, late prime. Why do you just come in here and say shit like this? I'm gonna keep it real with you, late 57th Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. I'm pretty sure I watched that show with my mod. I'm not sure though. It was so long ago. Kaz, did we watch Darling in the Franxx together? I don't remember if we did. Usually, if I watch anime, it's always like a watch party. So, I don't know if I watched it with my mod or not. Can't remember. Ugh, damn. No, please! There we go. I feel an odd sudden urge to try this game you're playing. It's very, It is a frustrating game, but you know, it really is like Elden Ring. It's difficult, but eventually you'll overcome it. There's people who literally speed run this game and finish in 5 minutes. There are people who do that. Watched what? I said, didn't I? Darling in the Franxx. Did we watch Darling in the Franxx together? Life is a lot like Elden Ring. I don't think so. Where's my huge fucking weapon? I want to attack my enemies with a huge weapon that causes bleed damage. Uh-oh, don't do that. There we go. If life's a lot like Elden Ring... I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking about my run yesterday and how I fought a boss for like 2 hours. You know, I will say, life doesn't feel nearly as rewarding as Elden Ring. I'll tell you that. It doesn't give you that you were working so hard, failing so miserably, and you finally got it. It doesn't give you that huge boost of euphoria. Elden Ring has it down to a science. When you beat that boss, it's like the biggest serotonin release of your fucking life. If I was applying to jobs and constantly got like rejected for like 2 months, and then I landed a job, I would not get a huge sense of euphoria. I'd be like, oh, thank God. Like, that's how it would be in real life. And not only that, it's, oh, thank God. Now I have to start working. like it wouldn't be like, oh my God! Like, it's not like that, right? Life is more sad. You got more shit going on in your life, so you don't really get that huge boost. Elden Ring happens in life, so life is like Elden Ring. Shut the fuck up! I don't think... No. Oh, thank God. I didn't fall. Okay. Excuse me. Onto the pipe. This fucking hat out of here. I want to fight monsters for a living. I feel like if you want to do that, why not just be like a... Why not just be part of pest control? Pest control does that. Pest control, you're literally fighting monsters like every day, and you get paid for it. Just do pest control. Then you could like fight rats and bees and raccoons, I guess. I actually don't know if they fight raccoons, but you can fight rats. That's pretty cool. Pests aren't cool ones though. Well, you can get the poison debuff if you're around rat shit for long enough. So I think it's still cool. You're saving someone's house. I'd fight a kangaroo. Well, then you'd have to go to Australia. You know, in Australia, the one thing I always... I'm talking about Australia like it's like some mythical place. There's gonna be someone from Australia in my chat and be like, Coco, what the fuck are you talking about? But, in Australia, they like had these... I don't know if it was Burger King, but I saw a thing that was like Burger King was selling like these reflective fry containers, like fry boxes, for French fries. So that it could what is it? So that it could like war off? No. What do you call it? Like it basically keep birds away from you, because there's like a season in Australia where the birds go fucking insane and start attacking people. So they had these like reflective things to keep the magpies away. Yeah, ward off. Okay, thank you. Coco can't English. Yeah, it was like to keep magpies. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know if it was magpies or not. I don't want to be like incorrect about it. But yeah, if you want to fight monsters every day, I mean, just live in Australia. You can even fight like drunk Australians in the subway if you really wanted to, you know? Not to say drunk Australians in the subway are monsters, but, you know. I mean, that's up to interpretation, I guess. If you are being a nuisance in public, you know, you're kind of a monster. I mean, I guess, like, context matters, but overall, I think that's kind of a dick thing to do. Isn't man the real monster? That's true. Then you should run for president. Then you would be fighting lots of mans all the time. You would be the man fighting machine. You would be fighting everyone. That's like getting aggro on the entire country at once by being president. I know several Aussies who would agree with your descriptions. I was friends with I knew an individual living in Australia, but they were not Australian. But they were there for several years. And they fucking hated Australia. Despite literally living there. They fucking hated the country. They hated, like, the general population. They hated like, it's so funny. They just hated, like, everything. But at that point, it's like, you know, why you live there, bro? But to be fair, I think they pay really well in Australia. If I remember correctly, like, the pay is pretty nice. So. Also, like, the friend I knew, they were getting paid weekly. Weekly! Isn't that fucking insane, being paid weekly? Like, could you imagine? That's very rare. Like, most places do bi-weekly. Sometimes even monthly. So that's kind of insane that, like, dude was getting paid weekly. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do here. Sweet. Culture shock is actually pretty harsh. Well, they kind of, like... Yeah, I mean, culture shock for sure. But also, it wasn't like... They were still, like, a teenager when they moved there. So... You know, it is very different when you, like... That's all you know. Right? You grow up somewhere and, like, that's the way things are and, you know. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fall off the bucket, like it's gonna... It's already slipping. Yeah. How am I gonna do that? Okay, I have no idea how to do this. It happens in short-term jobs mostly. Here anyways. Oh, interesting. Stop! Stop swinging! Ah! That scared the fuck out of me. No! I'm gonna fuck this up. How do you get up there? Okay. Ah! Oh, come on! Gotcha! Okay. Oof! 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 Okay, well this is fucked. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, this ain't right. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be doing this. Can I maybe swing the bucket with momentum? No, it's just making me slide off. This is tough. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay. There are jobs which pay weekly, like food delivery or furniture moving companies in the USA. Oh! I did not know that. So, like, gigs, right? Like the short-term jobs? So, like, gig jobs? I guess that makes sense. Ah, no! Ah, that was my own fault. Man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that bucket. I guess what I just need to do is like grab the bucket really quickly and then fling myself up. That's probably what I have to do right there. Okay. At least you didn't take the snake. Yes. That would have actually sucked huge ass. That would have been really bad. That would have been like major booty. Okay. I feel like only now am I realizing how much water comes out of this pot that he's in. Why is there so much water in the pot? Like, what are you up to in there? Why you got water in there? He's like all wrinkly. He's been sitting in this pot for like a very long time. He's got like the most wrinkly lower half ever. He's like a bag full of raisins. But in flesh form. There we go. Speaking of bag full of raisins, as per my talk about wanting to eat raw chicken, there is this place in Japan that is allowed to serve raw chicken to you. And I think that's awesome. And I really want to go there one day. Not just for the raw chicken, but that's definitely a plus. That's a bonus. Would love to go for the raw chicken. I think it would be such an interesting texture. It'd be like, you know what I mean? Like you could taste like all of the tendons and stuff. That's like very caveman of me to say. Actually, I don't think cavemen ate raw stuff. I'm pretty sure they still ate like cooked meals. Wow, I got back here very quickly. What the fuck? Nope. Very close though. I almost got it.